should be able to see like get online and offline. So that's just for testing if we are setting the correct IP and if we are able to communicate with the robot. So after that, we're gonna go into the calibration process. So same thing here. We have like a FANUC automatic calibration. So we also like auto color program. So here is the same, like you need to input the IP address of the IPC. So it's going to be port number, make sure it's the same. Then in general we use like a user frame 0 to frame number 1. Normally we don't set any 2 value, so it's gonna be all 0 on 2. Then this is like
This is the position.
yeah, this is like the starting point we want to record it, so we need to check on this side first. So we ask you when you click camera calibration, it will pop up this window to ask you to check the robot is okay, stationary mounted, camera is stationary mounted. You have the calibration board set ready, then you can just finish checking. Next, start with new calibration. If you already configure the robot communication, this one will be exactly the same as that. Then we choose that one is like eye in hand, because it's like mounted on the robot and the run tool. Then this one you don't have to change anything, it's going to be automatic set interface. Then we can calibrate, connect it with a ProRes camera, capture it once, just to get a rough idea of where the board at. Next. So this is like when it comes to select the board, so depending on the name at the corner. So this one's like 20 right here. So we can do a continuous capture. So we can make sure like the board is pretty much at the center of the red box right here. If it's not, we can try to like adjust it a little bit. So it doesn't have to be perfect, just roughly at the center should be okay. And here is like, it has like the working, that's a recommended camera working distance. This is where we at right now. So in general, we just set like plus minus 250. That range will be okay to do calibration. But depending on like, how do I say, the workpiece. For example, if you have 5 layers of workpiece we're trying to grab, we normally calibrate in the middle layer, so like the 3rd layer. So you need to find a kind of like a midpoint between the workpiece midpoint and also like the working distance of the camera. So try to adjust the D a little bit. You see right now it's like out of range. That's because our FOV setting was not correct. So we need to go back to the iViewer, connect it with ProRes, bring a photo again. So we don't see any point cloud, so we need to go to the depth range right here. Because we said like up to 900 millimeter, but right now we're doing the capture at 1 meter. So we're gonna adjust this. 1, maybe 1 Screw it one more time. You should be able to see it. And also, this one should be within the range. Then we save this one. Try to capture it one more time. So 993, a little bit more. Okay. So after we make sure like from this red box, we make sure XY is okay. Then from this value, make sure the height is okay. Then we can record this position right here. So we'll ask you to go to the 100. Then we're gonna be doing this one here, position, refer, quotation, and continue. So we record that point right here. Then after that we can keep on doing what we have for the calibration right here. So check the intrinsic parameter of the camera. This is to check if the camera is operating normally. So you should get a pass with a green letter. If it's not, then contact us for support. That means the camera has some issue. So click next. And here is like where we need to connect it with the robot. So we're gonna go to the very beginning of this program. Press it running. Set it. So you can see right now it's like connected. There should be a red disconnect robot button appear. Click next. So here we're basically setting the trajectory of the robot moving when it do the calibration. This one is for the translation point. So you can see row column layer 3x3x3, which means like we have 3 layers. Each layer has like 3x3 9 points. So as shown right here. So normally we do 3x3x3 or 2x3. And because limited space out, so I would try to restrict the height. This is like the layer range, basically high range. Basically, every layer is going to be like a 500 millimeter. So I'm going to do 50 instead. And then the XY basically means like how much you want to shift in the XY direction. And this is like the pyramid shape. So if you can see. The bottom, we always start at the bottom layer first, and that's the top layer. So the bottom layer going to be like wider than the top layer because the camera lenses was like a pyramid shape as well. So we're going to set this one 50, 50, and 30. And this one is for setting the translation, the rotation part. So this one I would set it like kind of smaller as well. So if you see when your setting has some issue, it will pop up like a warning window to tell you like some of the point you set is unreachable by the robot. So we can kind of change it a little bit. Then after you make sure like the visualization is okay, like using the pass won't be able to hit any of the surrounding stuff, then you can generate the path. And next, so right now we can start the calibration. So I'm gonna speed up a little bit. So make sure you look at the robot when doing the calibration just to be safe. Then we start this. Because we cannot run auto mode right now because of safety fences, so you have to hold the dead man switch and during the entire processing you hold it. We will capture once at the starting point, then it's gonna move all the translation points. So we have like 2 by 2 by 3, which is like 12 translation points. So you'll see the capturing results right here. So that should be the last translation point. Then it's gonna rotate, start rotation. Then the rotation point gonna be 6, always 6. So in total gonna be 18 points.
¿Quieres saber cuánto cuesta esa madre? Sí. Me espera una larga sesión con ChatGPT macizo. Sí, qué bueno que lo tengo.
So we'll go back to the original position. So if it's a calibration is okay, then you will see like all green here. But right now we actually have an arrow to ask you to add more rotational pulse. It's because like the value we set for the rotation was like only give it like a small range of rotation. So we probably just try to redo it again. You can start with a new one, or you can just kind of like delete every pose you have here. Go back to the motion setting. Try to change it to